Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Chelsea J Experience, where I give you uncensored and unfiltered advice on all things career and business. Because remember, I made the mistake so you don't have to. Today, we are going to talk all about toxic work environments. And if you follow me on LinkedIn, I'll leave a link somewhere, maybe below. You will notice that I am passionate about raising awareness regarding toxic work environments. It's one of those taboo topics that people don't like to talk about. And I notice that so many people like to walk around and act like they don't exist, or companies will even tell you, what? My environment? Totally not toxic. When 9 times out of 10, they're usually the toxic ones or fostering the toxic work environment. Sorry, washing dishes right now, so just roll with me. All right, you are probably wondering, am I working in a toxic work environment? And there's so many different ways you can tell, but I want to call your attention to this. If you clicked on this video and you've been asking yourself this and going to Google typing in, am I working in a toxic work environment? 9 times out of 10, you probably are. Matter of fact, 100%, I guarantee you are currently in a toxic work environment and you need to get out. That's my solution. Boom, in the video. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, you need to make an exit plan because toxic environments don't get better. A lot of the clients I've worked with in the past have told me, I'm just holding out hope. I'm waiting, hoping things will change. Let me tell you, change takes time. And first of all, it takes awareness. And a lot of toxic organizations aren't really aware that they're toxic. And then after you do become aware, you have to admit it. Okay, now I'm going off on a tangent. We'll save that for a different episode. Here are a few ways to tell if you are working in a toxic work environment. Number one, I want you to check in with yourself and how you feel. Think about Sunday nights when you go to sleep knowing that you have to wake up, walk to your desk, clock in for the day, or drive and make that commute to work. How are you feeling? Do you have knots in your stomach? Are you nervous? Do you get anxiety? Do you get depressed? If you feel like crap before you even clock in or on your way to clock in, you might be in a toxic work environment. Let's talk about supervisors and communication because those two things go hand in hand. How does your supervisor or leadership communicate with you? Are they secretive? Do they hold information from you? Do they talk to you in a respectful tone? Or after you talk to them, do you feel inadequate? That's not appropriate. It's disrespectful, and a lot of the time it's narcissistic behavior. Another example is, are they cursing at you? Are they raising your voice, yelling at you? Do you notice that they try to embarrass you in front of other people? Do they spread rumors? I know a lot of people wouldn't believe that managers are out here spreading rumors, but unfortunately, they are. Let's move on to the third one. How is the atmosphere? How do your coworkers behave? I remember working at an organization and everything was just so down and dreary all the time. Like nowadays, they would say the vibe was off. So when you walk around, how do your coworkers act? Are they down and out? Do they seem depressed every time you talk to them? Are they negative? Are they always, well, you know how it is around here, or don't expect to get anything else like that, or that's just how she is, or we're trapped here, or I hope I can get out one day. I mean, all of those are clear indicators that you are in a toxic work environment. Are you comfortable? Well, we'll go with number 4. Are you comfortable with speaking up and making your voice heard? Or do you feel like your ideas are quickly shut down or even taken by another teammate and then praised? Toxic. Do you feel like you are not good enough? Are you constantly in a state of questioning your abilities, wondering if you're doing a good job, or just feeling down? A lot of wondering whether or not you're in a toxic work environment is really checking in with yourself and your mood and how you're feeling. A healthy work environment leaves you feeling empowered. You feel good at the end of the day. You feel respected. There's some camaraderie among you and your teammates. You shouldn't go home feeling like trash every day, okay? I can tell you that right now. But toxic environments, they struggle with communication. You'll always notice that there's some level of friction. There is a lack of respect. Another one I forgot to mention is a huge lack of boundaries. If you feel like your boundaries are always getting overstepped, even with your work life balance, if you're getting those emails on the weekend and there's demands that you need to respond right away, that's a red flag too. And watch how people treat each other and watch what the status quo is when it comes to that. I mean, there's so many things that you can pick apart about a toxic environment. And I will just wrap it up and say a toxic environment is anywhere that causes you to dim your light and makes you feel less than. You're amazing. I'm telling you that. You deserve better. You deserve the world. You deserve to be happy and fulfilled and motivated and encouraged when it comes to your job. Yes, we all have bad days, but it should not be a roller coaster that constantly has you like this, but you're here most of the time. I'm pointing down, if you didn't know. If you are in a toxic work environment, I highly recommend that you work with a coach or a therapist just to get into the mindset of putting together a plan to get out. Like I said before, it doesn't get better, things don't change, and you don't want a toxic environment to rip apart your self-esteem and strip you of who you are at the core. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions or want to share your experience or other signs that you've noticed over the years when it comes to toxic work environments, remember to leave a comment below. And let's keep these conversations going. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Remember, I told you I'm dropping all kind of videos for you guys this year, and I really want to build a community with you all. So please do not forget to subscribe, like the video for me, and leave me some feedback. All right, until next time, bye.